So the name Little Farms was chosen because the plan was we would need lots of little farms to feed our community, right? A little farm for every neighbourhood. We didn't want to have one big farm, we wanted lots of little so that we could keep our farming practices as sustainable and organic as possible, because the smaller scale, the easier it is to do these things. When you get bigger, it gets monocrops, it gets pest issues, all of those things. So smaller means it's easier to be organic. The plan that we would start off with the original Little Farms Market Garden, and that was our prototype, and then we would set up more in other communities in the Wairarapa, and together this network of little farms would feed our region. That was the plan, that was the goal. Something changed though. So as our journey went on and we got to know more farmers and what was happening already in the region, we realised something that we didn't realise at the beginning when we started. There was already an oversupply of produce in the Wairarapa. There was more food being grown in the Wairarapa than was being sold. Just let that sink in. There was food being grown that couldn't be sold. That food had nowhere to go. So rather than us creating more farms to feed people in our community, we needed to utilise the farms that were already in existence, already producing food, and stop that food being wasted. We needed to be the missing link in between the farmer and the customer to get that food to people. And that is where the Little Farms that you now know and love has really built into that gap. So that is how the Little Farms name kind of had the vision of where we were going, but through life experience, we realised that the problem was different to what we thought. It wasn't that local food didn't exist, it was that it existed and it wasn't getting to the local people. So Little Farms became the solution to that.